Kate.
Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Bene. Is that Italian?
That was Italian. In Spanish, it's bien.
Bien. I knew that.
So I've heard Blаншетт, but it's Кейт Бланшетт.
Yeah, my mother has this trouble in banks, where if you say Blанshett, they put an E on it. If you say Blanchett, they think you say Blanchard. So I'd normally say Кейт Бланшетт.
Blанshett? Well, that's even more confusing.
Yeah, it makes it hard for you.
I have no idea how to spell the rest of the Blанshett. Yeah. But I thought it was Blанshett. But can it be Blанshett?
Would you prefer that?
No.
Whatever you...
No, I just keep hearing it.
I aim to please.
Yeah, all right. Well, then, no, I'm going to call you Blанshett. Or Blанshett.
Yeah.
Because that's what you call yourself.
Because everybody says it wrong. How exactly you say your name.
Swakli Snofnith.
And?
It's my Swedish heritage. I don't know, I say Blанshett.
You do say Blанshett because your mother says that too, doesn't she?
On my wiki page.
So on your wiki page. So
It's
why does
spelled
everybody
phonetically.
say Кейт Бланшетт? And
I
do
don't
you
know.
want to kill them when they say it?
No, because my mother used
I
to...
want to.
No, should I kill them?
You should.
There's enough people dying of
Think you should
natural
say.
causes for me to... No. My mother sometimes says, when she goes into a bank, although no one goes into a bank anymore, so I'm really showing my age, when she does her banking online, she says Blанshett because otherwise they write Blanchard. So it gets said both ways. I'm easy.
Wow, you look stunning as always.
Thank you. I made it myself.
The crowd has just seen Blue Jasmine. Some of you, I imagine, for the first time, raise your hand. Wow. And for second, third? Yeah.
Come on, now be honest.
Fourth time. Okay, well, I'll give you a prize. That's very, very
Stalker!
Well, it's an understatement to say I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so much to the Hollywood Foreign Press. I'm incredibly grateful. Apart from Polygram, Working Title, Gramercy, everyone at William Morris, the entire cast and crew who worked so tirelessly to make the film, I have to thank some people who I wouldn't be standing here without. First one is my mother, my incredible mother, June Blаншетт, my once-in-a-lifetime love of my life, Andrew Upton, who taught me the meaning of true love, and I'm so pleased I met you. Thank you. If I've forgotten people, it's just because I'm a little bit delirious. Thank you. Thank you.
Kate, Robert Lassettich from The Australian. How are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Hello.
Very good, as a matter of fact.
Kate, your temperament is much more that of an actor and less of a movie star. Do you think that an Oscar...
Oh, darling, you've caught me on the wrong day.
Is that what it is? Do you think the Oscar will change?
Will change my... Absolutely, you asshole.
Well, describe. Discuss.
No, I mean, this is... I mean, I was an actor who was trained at a theatre school, and theatre is my first love, so it was a real... The more films I make, the more educated I become in the medium, and certainly working with Martin Scorsese was an absolute minute-by-minute education, without him ever being grandiose about it. He's one of the most generous directors I've ever worked with. So, for me, I can't believe that I'm standing here, having come, from the theatre and constantly returning to it. So, I can't remember what you asked me. Something about me becoming a diva. Just you wait.
Beautiful words that you've given about Australia's
I
creative
can't remember
talents.
a thing I said, but thank you.
You can go back to it. But I want to ask you about the fact that you are the first Australian actor or actress ever to win 2 Oscars.
Don't you fucking forget it.
And ask you, what are your hopes in terms of continuing to challenge yourself in acting? Thanks, Kate.
Maybe it's time to stop. All of your award speeches prove that you were not tall. That I'd been drinking too much, perhaps. Yes, that's maybe what that proved.
When you're bad in films, like in Hannah, you are wickedly bad.
Oh, I thought you meant bad acting.
Oh, no.
Which I frequently do.
Yes,
when I'm bad,
yes,
I'm
we
really,
remember
really
all
bad.
those
And let's not talk about that.
Well, I remember when I was talking to you for Hannah, you said people shouldn't be surprised you make such a great villain because you're actually evil in real life. Watching this, I think so.
Well, I've been in rehab for, a very long time, and I've forgiven myself for all the bad... No, I'm a very, very nice person. I don't think I ever said that. That must have been Kate Winslet you were talking to.
It was another Kate.
Difference. I mean, Kate is very soft, as opposed to most men.
Very hairy.
But
I waxed. I did a chest wax for you, baby.
She's very smooth skin.
Doing a monologue for 20 minutes down the front, we hadn't ever run the play before we had our first audience. So it was it took a few nights to find its feet. I heard the boom, 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 boom of seats, and 100 people left the theatre. And preview 2, 70 people left. I checked the show report. And the third night, 20 people left, and then people were standing up by the end. So that's wonderful. So I think it's that sort of robust relationship, that direct dialogue you have with an audience. And I know that woman's biting her nails over there. Hi, I do the same thing. It was a pretty crappy year. And so it was like, farewell 2013.
I see. Oh, so that was to the year subject,
Yes.
because it seemed like you were telling, just one.
We said, if either of us had the good fortune to be up there, we had to kiss it on the ass. Goodbye.
I see. All right. Okay, well, that's a little more
I didn't
sporting.
kiss her ass, but,
But yeah.
I wouldn't mind, I've had pancakes, so...
Now that your nose and ears are all cleared up, you can do all sorts of things.
Kate, you look so amazing today.
Who's saying that? Oh, thank you.
When you get that phone call, I'm assuming possibly from Ken, that says, we've been thinking about the most spiteful, evil, terrible, hateful character we can think of. We'd love you to play her. Do you think...
There's a compliment in there somewhere.
Кейт Бланшетт, which was more challenging, playing the mother of Lincoln, a political figure, or the perfect stepmother that is, let's say, hated by 1 billion people?
Sorry, the mother of Lincoln?
Yeah.
Did you play the mother of Lincoln?
I played the mother of Lincoln?
Yeah.
Maybe you're doing next year.
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Oh,
There was a film here, and you were there.
Was I?
Yeah.
Well, clearly it was not a memorable experience. So I'd have to say Lady Tremaine was the bigger challenge.
I'm playing the wicked stepmother. You're not the ugly stepmother, but the wicked stepmother. Slightly different aesthetic.
She's a narcissist.
Yes, like us all. Well, like to a degree. Yeah. Oh, because we stopped to get something to eat on the way home.
Yeah.
Because I was in the bar when you had the pizza.
Oh.
I went to the bar to try and get something to eat, and then you were handing out pizza, and they wouldn't let me back in.
Oh, that's horrible. You missed the pizza.
I know, but all those actresses just were hoovering it up.
I know.
Wouldn't have got a pizza.
What have you been doing? Did you just finish something?
I just finished on Saturday the Indiana Jones Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Although everyone else seemed to know the title before I did.
Right, okay.
I haven't even read the script, but I hear it's good.
You haven't read the script?
No, it's been very top secret.
Really?
Yeah.
So they give you, one word at a time? Now say Bob. And then you're like, how can you not know the script?
The guy in the hat and the whip is, he's playing Indiana Jones.
Right, yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Right, okay.
Looking pretty good.
Now, who do you play? Who is your character?
I can't tell you that.
You can't tell me your character?
I'll
Do
be
you
found at the
play
bottom-
a woman?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'll give you $20 if you tell me.
What's that game where you animal, vegetable, or mineral? You could do that. We could be here a long time.
We'll be here a long time. Now, you're not allowed to say anything about it.
No, although someone did suggest that if my children came here tonight, they'd be taken to a locked cell and interrogated.
Wow.
Because they have been on set.
Now, were you fans of the originals? Did you watch those?
A drooling fan.
Again,
I was
drooling
a drooling
again.
fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they came out in, 79? And it was still remember that moment when Karen Allen and Harrison Ford...
Oh, yeah.
You know that beautiful scene where they were sort of... he was grumpy and hurt, and he said, "Where does it hurt?" And he went, "Here." And she kissed it, and eventually was going to kiss his lips, and he fell asleep. And that was a very erotic moment for me as a 9-year-old.
Kate is here in the country to promote her latest movie, Elizabeth the Golden Age, which is the sequel to the first movie, which was just called Elizabeth. Now, they would have called it Elizabeth II, but that would have confused the Americans. Well, the next one, I believe, is going to be called Elizabeth with a Vengeance. So Кейт Бланшетт on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't be happier to see her. Thank you for joining us, Kate.
How long does this go on?
Kick back and relax.
I've already asked if there was a bathroom.
I think you have to lift up the seat.
What?
I think you lift up the seat.
Oh,
Or there's a
all
thing
right.
in the bottom and...
Katie, I don't know how long we can talk Talk to me in your little Indian accent, if you will.
I don't know where we're going.
You have 2 watches on. Is there a
I
reason
do.
for that?
I have one watch to actually tell
And then
time.
you forget that you've seen it. Oh, that's the time.
And this watch is attached to my cell phone, so I know if I have a message or not.
Oh, okay. It's not in your shoe?
I
used to watch Get Smart and think that will
Yeah.
never happen. I remember sitting in a cafe in Bondi in Sydney, and I was with my friend, this is, oh God, 20 years ago, and this guy was talking into this huge brick, and I said to my friend, what is he doing? And he said, oh, that's a mobile phone. I went, oh, that'll never catch on.
No. But I
Never
go back,
come
I
to
go
me
back
for-
to the 60s and the Avengers.
Mhm.
John Steed, Patrick McNee, had a cell phone in his car, had a car phone in the Bentley.
But you said that's the future, whereas I said in the 90s, no one will ever. That's so dumb. That's so pretentious.
You're just going to have something stuck to your head, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Toby Schmidt, I can never, it's a German name.
Ask you about that experience at the Screen Actors Guild Awards, I think it was earlier this year, when you very famously crouched down and spoke to the camera.
Did I?
Yes, you did. Of course you did. Do you remember that? I was crazy to do this. So do you want to tell us what happened and why you did what you did?
It had happened a lot to me. Because look, I've been out of this whole circuit for a long time, and there's a lot of shows now, and they all seem to be televised, and you're wondering who the event is actually for. It's wonderful to be there, but you have to talk about being there a lot, and I'd noticed. It's about the 4th thing I'd been to that week, which is wonderful, very grateful, very honoured. But the cameras, I was talking and the camera started doing this. I thought, what's it doing? And then it went up again. And it's just something that I'd sort of tried. My brother had been taught not to do it. I'm certainly teaching my boys, you'd never give the woman the once-over. And I thought, that's exactly what that man is doing, but behind the camera. So I just found it a bit silly. I mean, they have mani-pedi cams. I mean, what the...
Well, there was a famous example, was it Elizabeth Moss, who put her hand in the mani-cam.
Did she?
And gave them the finger.
Oh, did
They were very upset.
Good on her. Bet they didn't use that.
Well, it went crazy, of course, on
But what colour was she wearing?
Who cared? Who cared?
I'm around anyone who's having a nervous breakdown or a panic attack. It's a very uncomfortable energy to be around.
You were doing it just then.
Yes.
So
And it does affect your breathing.
Yeah.
I just love that you speak your mind. You're just so real and honest.
I have no idea what I said, but
you'll see
as long as it made sense.
Yeah.
Did I dribble?
Yeah, no. And you
like
really
I was
do look
dribbling.
great. You got some sleep, right?
A little bit. Sorry, I'm in the middle of hormone replacement therapy. Really nervous about leaving my passport behind. But my pride and my dignity, I'm always leaving them behind. I should value them more.
In between Eric and Marissa, come to mommy.
Well, I've had this experience when you win these things and you come off stage and people take them away from you straight away. So I don't even know that they're actually in my possession. But I hope Australian Customs will be kind to me.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Hi. Oh, that's it? Okay, obviously extremely interesting. Thank you so much.